yesterday I was at the office and someone in the office said, "Hey, Sean, come here for a second." I was like, "What? Did you know that we have something called Copilot?"
Oh my God.
Really?
And well, I mean, look,
You didn't know?
I knew we had something called Copilot. I didn't know what it was. Wasn't interested. It's too. I don't want to get involved in that. I don't know what the fuck that's all.
You're late to the game, bro.
I was late to the game because I messed around with it yesterday, and I am blown away. I am blown away. I still write my reports 100%. All right, but I will take my reports and I'll run them through Copilot. And
I literally told you to do that.
And you are like,
Yeah,
no, never, ever.
You said that,
Ever.
but I am envisioning something else other than what you said. So when I run it through the Copilot and it regurgitates something, I can read it and I'm like, yeah, well, that's kind of a cool way to say that. And and instead of putting the whole report in, I'll put like multiple paragraphs in, and a lot of guys rewrite, and it pulls it out.
Your texting will do that. When I send a text in like Old English, I just say rewrite in Old English
I didn't even know we could do that.
I didn't know we could do that.
or
So
Shakespearean.
On
Every
Copilot,
text you get from me from now on will be in Old English.
on Copilot, I was able to take two documents. I was evaluation, two large buildings, and you had company A that came in and provided evaluation, and you had company B that came in and provided evaluation. And I took both of them, and they were PDFs. I clicked them both, drug them into the Copilot, and say, "Tell me the difference between these two."
Nice.
Man,
I'm telling you,
dude.
dude, it's unbelievable.
It was
what it's
incredibly intuitive. It just went spit it all out. It had all the numbers that were correct. You had to go back and double check things,
Yeah.
but they were all correct. And it said this company ABC said that ABC 45 whatever, and this company ZYX said this. And then it just compared everything. And this company said this because it needed to do a little bit more of this. And that's the reason why the valuations
So how
are
long
different.
before they start, it impacts your job?
I don't know. I mean,
Where they say,
2
well,
weeks.
we don't need as many Seans anymore.
Well-
we get the engineer reports. You still have to have somebody go out there and look.
yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
get the
AI can't get on
but
the
that's
roof
all
and
you
look at
do.
stuff.
All you're doing is inspecting and writing whatever, and then they're doing all the reports.
You know,
They-
and
they actually
and actually wouldn't mind that either because there's more to it than that.
they
But-
want you to. That's something. My company at first, everybody's like worried about. Oh my God, I just did that with ChatGPT, and I feel like I'm cheating. If my company knew I was going to do that, my company is saying, if you're not using Copilot, then we have a problem because we need you to get freed up from mundane, not meaningless stuff, but like stuff that it can crank out in 2 seconds. And I need you focusing on strategy and what we're going to do next, and risk assessment.
That's where I see AI. It's going to eliminate some type of jobs.
Yeah.
it will.
But I think what AI is going to do is you're going to have to grow with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're going to have to grow with it and learn how to use it to improve,
So
become more efficient.
the report I wrote today, I experimented because and I spent a long time experimenting because I want to start picking this thing's brain and figure out how to work. I was able to, instead of writing paragraphs, I started writing run-on sentences without punctuation. And
Just to crank it out.
just to crank out topics. I did this, 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 and I copy and pasted all that run-on shit and said, make a narrative out of this.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Boom.
Beautiful.
Boom.
You see how much time that saves you? You're not proofing. You're not punctuating. You're not rewording.
Yeah, I just looked at it. It's like, this is insane. And at the bottom, it knows that I'm writing it for an insurance company.
Yes.
So
Yep.
it automatically will say, hey, man, this is for an insurance thing. We have these types of influence that I can rewrite it to make it fit in a box for you. Man, it knew about complicated things like coinsurance reductions,
Right.
and penalties. And I didn't tell it that.
Right.
I didn't tell it that at all. And it automatically spit out and knew how to handle it.
I'm looking into the future of Sean's work
I know.
environment.
We've been
And he's
telling
like-
you.
And he's like, yep. Copilot, go ahead and write my report. Thank you.
See, next thing all you're gonna have to do is dictate.
Ding,
Yeah, I
ding,
did this and I
ding,
did this.
ding,
You don't have to
ding.
type anything. I did this, this. Write me a report.
Yeah.